The spring itself is a little further in. That is where we shall find my brother performing his absolution. Please tell me absolution means something different than my brain is telling me, because absolution is the word used when you're taking your morning poop. I don't want to go over there if that's what he's doing. That'd be just rude. But this is also a very far trip to go just to use the toilet. Normally he forgoes the bath entirely, but today of all days he chooses to soak himself in holy water. You too must think his time. Yep. He took a shit and now he's taking a bath. Ah. Oh, but Jeebus. Two meanings, 100% two meanings, and it doesn't help the second meaning, her saying that, well, now he's also choosing to take a bath, a holy water bath. Absolution, a cleansing with water or other liquid, especially as a religious ritual. Yeah, I know, but it's also used terminology wise as taking your morning poo, because it puts the poo into the water. Cleansing with the water. A poo, piss, and a shave. And he just decided to do it with holy water today. Not really. You're generous to a fault, Gawain. I am sure my brother does not deserve it. Now enough chitter chatter, let us find the heir to Canoc's crown. Imagine if he is just taking a poo in the holy water, right? That water no longer holy. That or he's just clogging up another type of hole. Alright, where's the map? I need to just make sure there's nothing hidden. Oh, okay. Ah, he is having the holiest of holy shits. And honestly, I can't say his timing's bad. He didn't know this was all gonna go down. So how would he know that, you know, he probably should do the shorter version of his morning routine? Yeah, slap her, not me. I can't see her hit point, so I don't care if she takes damage. I'm gonna assume she's just immortal. Fireball! Bonus, at least when we get him on our team, he's going to be the best smelling. Ever so slightly more fashion-friendly attempting at crafting armor from reptile shells. Doesn't beat my kitty cat. Which, with it as a starting armor of 106 defense, makes beating the third one before the first and second one so much worth it. Not if he's bathing in the same water he's pooing in. True, but it's holy water, so wouldn't it just be purifying itself all the time? So the poo goes in and then it poof gone? Like an offering to the gods. Whee! What's this way? Hello, sir, that I'm stealing all your clothes from. Woof, woof, woof. Oh, look, there's his bath. Oh no, there's spinach stuck between my teeth. I don't even remember eating spinach. How rude, princess. You didn't tell me there was spinach there. Tell me, have you cleansed yourself in the wellspring of the hero? 'Twould be a shame not to do so, having come all this way. Sure, I'll jump in the water. As long as there's no, you know, floaters. Whee! This is the bathtub of heroes because there's a bunch of bad guys in it. That's why it's bathtub of heroes. Yeah, you did such a good job on that scorpion lady. You still didn't kill it. There you go. Third time's a charm. Wow, look at them big ass swords. Hi, old man. You have done well in reaching the wellspring of the hero, wanderers. The young prince of Cannock himself did partake of its blessing just a short while prior. Drat and bother! Do you mean to say we have missed him? Alas, it seemeth so. Mayhap you will find him in Middenhall? His Highness mentioned that he meant to visit the castle once the rite was complete. He came to see me. Why must he test my patience so? Why Middenhall? Oh, it hardly matters. Come, let us hurry after him, lest he escape us again. Highness, full aware am I of the urgency of thy quest, yet I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may lead thee astray. It is for you of Irdic's bloodline to steer the people of this fair realm through the storm, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. Yes, I know. Sorry. Then come, cleanse yourselves in its blessed waters, and pray for the favor of mighty Irdic. Well, that's a weird kind of bath. Is that he sprayed us in the face with water? I speak to thee as well, Prince of Middenhall. Meowsers. O hero of legend, grant those who walk the path of the Savior thy guidance and protection. Tap with the flashing. The ritual is complete. May you walk in the light of the goddess. All Alright, you can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily gotten your way. Magic! You can assign items, spells, and abilities you use often as easy-to-access shortcut commands. Simply press R1 while on the go to bring up the shortcut commands menu. You will then be able to issue commands with the diagonal buttons. Commands are registered by selecting shortcut commands from the miscellaneous menu. Make a point of assigning anything you use often, and your adventure will be a bit easier. Sweet. To Midnaw. Whee! Oh, she just rides my back like Superman. We made it! Mama, Papa, Eyes is home. Beloved Gawain, and is this not the Princess of Cannock I see at thy side? To what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, then I regret to inform you that Prince Caradoc did return homeward a short while before your coming. He had been first to the wellspring of the hero and came thence here, I believe. But upon learning that I had sent thee forth to Cannock to deliver tidings of the assault on Moonbrook, he did hasten thence to return home. That bothersome brother of mine! Wherever we seek him, there he most assuredly is not. Well, yeah. Thank you, your majesty. We shall go after him right away. Good. But take care on the road. Thou wilt see to it that thy young cousin cometh to no harm. Wilt thou not, Gawain? Yeah, no harm. You are both very kind, but it is I who protect Prince Gawain, not the other way around. I am greatly reassured to hear it. My cousin the king hath raised a most fearsome young warrioress indeed. Beloved son, I pray that your path crosseth with thy cousin's ere long. When it doth pray, join forces with him and seek out the truth of what is afoot in the land. Whatever helps you sleep at night, princess, right? I mean, cool that she's a princess that doesn't want to be saved. Also, I approve of these thrones. I have short little legs. This is like the perfect throne. Just saying. We're walking, princess, because, you know, gotta level up. And it's not that far. If I sat in that throne, I wouldn't be able to stand up afterwards. Yeah, it's definitely 100% for short people. Most chairs, my little leggies don't touch the ground. My poor little feetsies.
Time to play with fire.
Really? You aimed for the one I was aiming for, lady. How rude. Whee! Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Wiggle, wiggle, booty. You didn't finish off your rabbit. Meanie. She just wanted to hit more number. Morning, Hikari. Ooh, shiny. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Yo, a deer. It's been a while. Yeah, YouTube's been messing up so much with my streams and disconnecting, which I'm very, very, very sorry for. I can't control it. But hopefully now that things are starting to thaw, it'll be better. Fingers crossed. What? What a pretty pendant. I did not imagine you had a pendant for baubles. It was a gift from Princess Gwalin to her beloved Eardick? How romantic! But that fails to explain why it has suddenly begun to glow. Well, it hardly matters, I suppose. Finding my brother is the urgent business of the day. Please don't say there's a romance going on. They're what, first cousins? Ew. Alright, got the chain sickle, 2 copper swords. Alright. You have nothing I need, sir. Oops, I can't cut through there. Sadness! I am wondering why it started blinking there. Interesting. We on the road again. This guide said nothing about that event. Yeah. Watch, I'm gonna get the next guy and he's gonna be like level 5. With that sword. So I think I'm using a whip. Oh no, a chain sickle, not a whip. Where's that staircase go to? I like staircases to nowhere. Since thou didst go to all the trouble of visiting me here, allow me to share a little pearl of wisdom. There's a key in this world that can open any door, just imagine. Yep. The more we stain our hands with wicked acts, the higher we climb in the ranks of the army of the faithful. That guy has problems. But look, to be imprisoned here beside one so damnably foul. Pray, what did I do to deserve such punishment? The plaguey fiend ne'er ceases to entreat me to do wrong. Come, friend, the world shall soon end. What mattereth naught? With this and other such pleasantries doth he bombard me. So tirelessly aggravating is he that I have been put off wrongdoing entirely. Nice. He scared you into goodness. Enjoy your prison. Yeah, you can only claim this chest if you're a hero. I don't have to be a hero, I just have to have the blue key. Now where is he? Prince Gawain, lo! It appeareth my son is not with thee. Do you mean to say he is still not returned? But more to the point, dearest daughter mine, wherefore dost thou don such traveling garb? Surely thou hast not been accompanying the prince on his travels? Fret not, father, I was merely helping him find my brother. Is he truly still not returned? He is not. Didst thou not meet with him at the wellspring? He had already left the spring by the time we arrived, and the same was true for Middenhall. Perhaps he stopped off somewhere along the way. That is worryingly plausible. Well, there is nothing for it. We shall just have to keep searching. Hold a moment. Matilda, my dear, pray enlighten me as to why the prince requireth thine aid in this. Mayhap I am not my brother's keeper, but I am his sister, and as such I am duty-bound to help anyone who seeks him out. Once brother has been found, I shall return to the peaceful humdrum of princess-ship, I assure you. Thou wilt return here straight the moment thy brother is discovered? Thou swearest? 'Twill be as if I were never gone. Very well. Mine apologies, Prince Gawain. I trust that my daughter's company will not inconvenience you unduly. See, he does not resent my company. He delights in it. Now, if you will excuse us, Mummy, Daddy, we have a prince to find. Yeah, what she said. Ba-ba-ba. Hey, you should go talk to this kid. She really likes you. One day I too shall be like the princess. Aye, there is naught we cannot achieve if we try hard enough. Not whatsoever. The young princess. She has been watching me at my training? I'm mortified. I was hoping there'd be a fun little dialogue there. Did I ever rob this house? I think I did. Yep, because the cupboard is empty. Whee! Really? Back the way we came. At this point, I would assume we just pass them on the road somewhere. No, disconnecting. Okay. Still have both streams. Alright, Twitch is still going. YouTube is still going. Woo! The internet being tricksy. Alright, we got 22 seconds left. Hi, Hikari. Yeah! Woodoo, woodoo. And yay, the YouTube stream didn't end. It was only an internet blip. And there, Twitch is back from commercials, so I can go in here now. Welcome back from your commercial break, Twitch. Oh, he's staying at an inn? Really? Dude, we've been everywhere for you.
Oh, the very rascal I have been at such pains to find. Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the
I
truth.
hear you,
Pray,
buddy.
Allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle while my kin ventures into dangers unknown.
Tell him off.
What? Where are you?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks and my apologies.
Yeah. You've had me going
Accepted.
hither and thither.
Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep mother and father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Yeah, yeah. Cousins unite against the bad guys. Yeah, fist bump.
Though I did not say it, 'twas a pleasure for me too. It was almost like being a hero.
You are a hero, lady. Alright, accessing items in battle. You can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bags. That said, you won't be able to rummage through the item or equipment bags while in a fight, no matter how neatly you pack. In short, if you think you'll need to call on something in a battle, keep it on your person. Be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. You can do this by going to the equipment section of the main menu. I knew it! I knew he'd be some stupid low number. 4. They couldn't even give him that 5th level. I want to get him a boomerang though. Whee! Only the princess will be back later. No internet. No. Ah, okay, I'm probably gonna have to cut the stream at some point. Understandable. Yep. But it's just getting good. Ah. Oh, I know. I should. Put this on him because he needs to level. Now every step he takes, he'll level, gain experience. Ah. I like doing such shorts. We gotta get into the game. I don't want to stop playing the game because this game is getting really fun. I'm a lot more invested in these characters than I was in the last one. Ba, ba, ba. Yeah, look at him catching up. Slowly. Writing matters. It does. Writings and the characters themselves. I get that the first one was kind of devoid of a lot of story. Because it was just a here, go save princess, happily ever after. The end. Where by the time they had this one, they had story. And then the third one is a prequel, so they had to go back. Which enhances the first one if you play them 3-1-2. I want to level up the brother a bit. But with these, I'm more invested in the characters just because of the way they were introduced to us. And they have more personality than the protagonist in Dragon Quest I. I would say that they have more personality thus far than the protagonist in Dragon Quest III. I don't know, it's hard to do games when you're solo. Which, even though you're able to buy from Patty's party planners and get side people in 3, they weren't important to the story. So yeah, it's writing and presentation are important. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. I want to try to get him to 10. Oh, I bet you the locket lit up because the brother was there. And then I wouldn't have had to go back and forth. Now I get it. Boom, boom, ba, ba, ba. Bye, little rat. Ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. Okay, well, let's give him to 8. Problem is right now all these guys in this area isn't giving the experience. Whee! And I'm worried about the internet going out again. There we go. Now he's reached 8. Doggy dance. Boo boo boo. Got some clothes. Bum 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 bum. And then of course, I will be back for our stream on Friday. It'll probably be Dragon Quest 2. So it might be Star Sand Island. I've been waiting for it to come out, and it's coming into early access on Friday. Nah, I think I'll wait on it. So Dragon Quest. It'll be Dragon Quest. And then next week, I guess I'll go to my regular 1 game a day. So, I don't know. What day of the week do y'all want? What game? So the games are going to be Dragon Quest 2, Baldur's Gate 1, and Star Ocean 5. What days do you want what game? I got dispatched, but we're playing Skyrim now. Not that picky, just prefer RPGs in general. Same. I count some cozy games in with the RPGs just because a lot of the cozy games have a really good story. I just don't know, like, which game should be my Monday game, which game should be my Tuesday game, and which game should be my Friday game. Baldur's Gate 1. I'll need to find a good guide for it. And decide if I want to play an evil character or a good character, because that'll depend on what characters I go for. Normally I get Jahira and her husband, Minsk, Kiran, and Minsk's mage. Sorry for being indecisive. I've eaten 2 donuts and my brain is fried. I'm with you. Except for my brain's not fried from donuts. I just need sleep. And for a little bit, it's been kind of nice playing just one game. I don't know if the lance is really worth it. It's only 3 more points of damage. Alright, once I get past this story point, we drop off the princess and get the key. I'll save it and call it a night before the internet dips again.
Father, mother, I am returned and find myself most
Well, that was an aggressive father, mother.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
Am I supposed to say yes, he inconvenienced me, or no, he didn't? What the? This is not a question. Why am I answering it? No, he didn't.
See? Sweet as a sugar plum. I agree. We made a marvelous team.
Allow me to offer mine own apology. If I had only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More pressing matters.
I'm sweet as a sugar plum.
A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess. Should rescue be possible, I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor.
What?
Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
No, I don't want to sucker on nobody.
Naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
All right, gate pass.
May the goddess go with you.
Thanks, Highness. Aww.
Wish you well.
Aww. Bye, Matilda. It was sweet to have you while you were here. We'll be back for you, little lady. I named you, which means you're part of my party later. Ah, we don't really need healing. Oh. Well, fudgy. The save spot was inside. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, y'all. Just because the internet's been wishy-washy's eyes is gonna call it a night. I said I will be back on Friday, most likely with Dragon Quest 2. And the next week, I'll either just gonna continue with just playing one game, or I'll start my rotation, which means starting Baldur's Gate 1. And I've got to figure out which days I want which games. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in. I'm AmaltheaAoiSi. This is my Valentine's outfit, and the game was Dragon Quest 2. I will y'all Friday. Those on Twitch, you got a raid request, please pop it in the chat now. Alright, y'all. Bye.